Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. The outlook for silver remains negative since we've had that $16.90 rejection, and also the break of the short-term uptrend now looks towards the support minor at 35, with the base holding at $16.15 and reassess from there. Any advances on the day should find resistance now towards the level of $16.75 to 80. Moving on to the gold outlook, the bullish risk appetite is decreasing clearly since the market posted a long-legged doji and now looks towards a support which was stabbed at this morning at 1,257 before reverting back towards the 1,260 handle. With the intraday resistance seen at 66, we could see another down test and look towards this level. In the next 24 hours, the bulls really have to regroup and defend this level. Otherwise, we could be looking back towards this region of 1,250 before any recovery. From a technical point, it is clearly holding to, first of all, from a stochastic, is overbought. However, the MACD histogram is forming to a potential downtrade. So a break of 57 could sway the bears further to challenge the market lower and look towards that 49.50, as I mentioned, level. Well, the Australian dollar is attempting to restore its negative bias after the market clearly stabbed a high overnight of 79.91 before retreating. The intraday outlook looks towards 79.30 and then lower towards 78.95. Now, although the view is bearish, just be a little bit cautious that towards 78.5, I do expect to see bids to start building and could find a potential short-term base there and see a rebound back to the 80 region. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is the US dollar is still clearly running into weak momentum, and while remaining in the bearish trench, could see a recovery for the Australian dollar from the 78.5 level. So for trading from the short side, do keep your risk management in terms of stop losses very, very conservative. The euro overnight stabbed at a high of 119.11 before retreating. In terms of the retreat, it's still not evident at the moment to support a bear case, although the indicators are extremely overbought and the ADX is overheating. Now, that being said, I do expect to see a reversal soon. So looking at the dollar index, it did post a fresh low of 92.39. If my target's correct at 91.7080 to the index, then this will put the euro potential target at 119.60. Now, the reason why I say that is the US dollar index measures the greenback strength against a trade-weighted basket of 6 major currencies, and the euro is weighted at 57.6. So if my view is that the index downside potential is at 91.7080, currently trading around 92.5, is the target for euro to the upside comes in at 119.60. So they both are in line and reassess from there. But as I mentioned, the euro is overbought and the US dollar index is actually extremely oversold. So there is potentially a reversal coming for both. The dollar yen story attempted to trade in a bullish fashion yesterday, but failed to take out that level of 110.90 and showed some resistance there. And as you can see from the downtrend, could potentially put a short-term phase to the downside. Now, my view is it's still to buy on dips as long as the 109.30.50 holds. We could be seeing a move through 110.90 eventually and on towards the 111 to 112 region. And to wrap up with sterling, the market is attempting to take out this 132.55.65 level with the uptrend holding at 130.70. Now tonight we have the Bank of England rate decision, along with the release of its minutes at 9 p.m. Sydney time. Also, along with that, we have the update of the quarterly inflation report. Although the market expects no change in the policy, the number of votes for a rate hike could impact the British pound and see some demand, and could view a move through 132.55.65 and on towards 134. Now, before we get too bullish, we have to see what the minutes say. If the statement's not as hawkish but more dovish, then the market will revert and look back towards this uptrend at 130.70. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day ahead.